Hey guys, how's it going? It's Barry here. How's it hanging, people? Yeah, this is going to be my last video of 2024. And before I get back into watching Naruto Unleashed on Blu-ray, which I actually got just before Christmas, and, get into things, I want to talk about how I feel about with 2024, though, in general, my 2024. I'll try and be as short as I can, but I have a funny feeling I'm going to go on for quite a bit. But you know what? It doesn't really matter, though. If you're into it, that's fine. It's down to you, though, really. My looking back at 2024 has been kind of interesting because it's been a very, very mixed one. A lot of different things have actually happened over the course of the year, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I've had some good and bad, and I think I've probably had slightly more good than bad in general. I think overall it's always been an interesting year. I think personally, though, in my view, I think there's a lot of interesting things that go on within a particular year, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. For me, 2024, it was kind of interesting as well. Like I wasn't able to travel so much, which kind of sucked. But at the same time, I needed to take a bit of a breather because I was into certain things or whatever sort of thing and that as well. And also, I really went into getting all these different sort of things and that. I was able to get rid of loads of stuff on my home, I'd say like clothing and that. And then, as soon as I get rid of certain DVDs and that, I buy more, which always actually ever happens. But I'm hoping to get rid of some more though in the near future. I've been cutting back on certain things as well by the end of the year and that as well. And it feels kind of like a bit weird because I can remember more, when it comes to my work situation, I can remember more about the last 3 or 4 months than I have for the rest of the year. I think what it comes down to is I think there was a major change that actually happened, which I will get into a bit more. I will talk about that in another video, though, another time, where I think while I do enjoy being with my colleagues, and I do enjoy the fact I live very, very locally to my job. Like, if I ran there, I'll be there in 30 seconds rather than just, 2 minutes if I actually walked. But, I'd be very, very quick there. But there was a certain point where if we didn't get, say, our roof fixed and we were still going with our jobs going on and that, I probably would be a bit frustrated with the job and I would be a bit worried about quitting at the beginning of next year, which will be tomorrow or now if you're watching it. But yeah, I did feel a bit up and down with that as well. So I tried to do all kinds of new things and new ideas and that. And you know what? Some of them worked. Like I did a lot more walking and that. And I'm hoping to do a bit more of that in 2025 as well. And I still kept up with certain things over certain traditions and certain things that were actually going on with life, though, really. Yeah, I'm rambling a little bit, though, guys, because I'll be honest here, it's a bit hard, though, to really think about what 2024 actually represents. To me, I felt like I was a bit more livelier once, during the time, though, when I took the 2 months off work, for doing other things, that I was able to focus on other things. Like I was able to reflect on certain things a bit easier. And then when I came back, say around about 2 weeks ago, which I will do a video talking about this though one time, once all the dust is settled and I'm back at the old shop. Yeah, it just made me feel a bit refresher and something unique and new and exciting to me. And I think I needed a break from work though, really. I mean, one or 2 weeks can be fine, but I think I needed a little bit longer during that time because, like I say, I was fine with the colleagues. Most people are great over there, even customers. We do get the odd one or two that are not great, in a way. You're going to get that with any sort of job. But I felt like the job was getting a bit stale and that sort of thing as well. So I was glad to take the time out. And I was able to, focus on playing more games now. And, I was able to get a few more trophies for my PS5 games and get more focused on other things and helping out the family a little bit more. And I was actually able to help out with my mental health, though, really, as well. And it's kind of weird, though, really, as well. Like, it's mentally preparing myself for all the different things. Like I've got so many different anniversaries though for next year. Like, there's one that involves the world. Like in March, it'll be 5 years since COVID, the COVID lockdown situation. And I might talk about that though one day. Also it's my parents' 50th wedding anniversary in October, which is absolutely insane. And I hope my dad does make it to that particular point. And I know he will though, really, because it is a massive achievement. Also, in that same month, it's the 10th anniversary of my dog Ruby passing away as well. And Ruby meant the real world to me in that as well. And also, you know, my dog Sultan, probably been about 25 years now, maybe even 25 years, or around about 30. Around about 30 though, I think this year, and you know, as well. So, and then there's also the 20th anniversary of my appendix being removed as well in November, which is going to be, yeah, and that as well. And it made me think about, you know, quitting alcohol and that. It'll be the 18th anniversary of me quitting alcohol though in May. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I say, I'm rambling a little bit as well. But at the same time, it's stuff that's actually going to be, and maybe I might talk about some of that stuff. Some of it I won't. Depends how I actually feel, though, really, at the end of the day. And 2024, to me, has been good. I mean, yeah, I wish I caught up with my friends a bit more. But I think with 2025, I might be able to catch up with them a bit more with a change of shifts at my work, where I'm having Saturdays off. Unless I'm needed in sometimes, but it depends about what's going to happen. We'll see how it actually goes, though, really. But anyway, so there you go. So yeah, 2024 has been an interesting year, and you know, I'm glad though to also get back into YouTube thanks to one of my work colleagues as well. And it actually helped me out during those months when I was actually having the time off. Yeah, it didn't do it all the time, but you know what? It did. For most of the occasions, it actually did. You know, and you know, I have cut back on the videos a little bit now, thanks to, you know, being back at work and that, and trying to adjust back in. And we'll see how we go in 2025. I just want to wish everybody a happy new year in that. And I know as this video is going out, I think in Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and I think maybe, yeah, I am. Yeah. Maybe the eastern side of Russia, you know, some parts of Russia, you know, and some parts of the Middle East. They're into their new year and that. So, yeah. And I just want to wish everybody a happy new year and whatever you celebrate as well. And I will see you guys in 2025. And I'll probably do a video, though, tomorrow, just talking about what my plans, hopeful plans are for 2025. Take care, guys. Peace.